dear child, as your creator and guide, I want to see you flourish and fulfill the purpose for which I have lovingly created you. However, your choices must be in line with the path I have laid out for you and honor the gifts I have entrusted to you. I come to you with deep love and concern because I have noticed two significant errors in your recent actions that, if left unaddressed, could have far greater consequences than you currently realize. When you make decisions that are not in line with my will, you run the risk of opening doors that were never intended for you and resulting in difficulties and tribulations that could have been prevented. Every thread you contribute has the capacity to either strengthen or weaken the fabric of your path. Your first error, my darling, was to disregard your health. This is not a little omission, but rather a serious one. Your body serves as the medium through which you experience this world and realize your mission. It is my creation, a precious temple that I have lovingly and purposefully created. Ignoring its demands puts your bodily health at risk, as well as your spiritual and emotional vitality at risk. Perhaps you have experienced muscle aches, mental exhaustion, or a stirring in your spirit that is telling you to stop, think, and take care of yourself. These are my whispers, and I have placed signs along your path, gentle prods, subtle warnings, and even uncomfortable moments to help you return to balance and care. Do not wait until your body screams in desperation, my child. Your health is not only a foundation for your earthly journey, but it is also essential to your spiritual connection. When your body fails, so does your ability to hear my voice clearly, discern my guidance, and fulfill the calling I've placed upon your life. When you disregard these signs, you're moving further away from the harmony I intended for you. Neglecting your body is a spiritual detachment that devalues the temple I made for you. It shows a pattern of decisions that may affect other parts of your life, and when you disregard my advice in one area, it becomes simpler to ignore it in another. I want you to be whole in all aspects: physical, emotional, and spiritual. I want to see you flourish and experience life to the fullest, but that can only occur if you make a commitment to respecting the holy vessel I have given you, my darling child. Your hesitation when definite action is needed is your second mistake. In order to move forward on the route I have planned for you, decisions must be made at many crossroads throughout life. I am aware of the anxiety and uncertainty that these choices can cause. It is human to want complete clarity before taking action, but my timing is perfect, and when I give you a choice, it is an invitation to fully trust me. Delaying action, even though it may feel safe at the time, robs you of the blessings that come with walking in obedience and faith. Procrastination is not just an act of avoidance. It is a missed opportunity to grow, receive, and get closer to the purpose I have set for you, my child. When you delay, you put yourself in a state of limbo between the present and the future, and I am calling you to embrace this stagnation. There are times when the time to act is now. Do not let fear or doubt hold you back. Trust that I am with you, guiding your steps and providing for all of your needs for the journey. Delaying important decisions is a form of disobedience, my dear child. It shows a lack of faith in my plans and provision. I have called you to be bold and move forward with confidence, even when the path ahead is unclear. Faith demands action, and it is through your steps of faith that my power is revealed. Do not be afraid to make mistakes. I am here to guide and support you. What matters most is that you move, trust in my presence, and embrace the life I have called you to live. Pause the video and click the like button to receive a blessing. This is not a message of condemnation, my love. Rather, It is a request from a loving parent who recognizes your potential and wants only the best for you. Don't waste any more time. Every day is a gift, an opportunity to align your choices with mine. Take the necessary actions today, knowing that I am by your side, supporting and encouraging you every step of the way. You are never alone, my precious child. I walk beside you, ready to guide you at every turn. Have faith in me, and you will find the strength to take care of the temple I have given you, the courage to face every challenge, the wisdom to make every decision, and the strength to take care of the temple I have given you. I love you more than you can imagine, and I long to see you succeed in every aspect of your life. Step forward with faith and observe what I have for you, how I guide you into the entirety of my life's ambitions. My dear child, with a heart full of love, urgency, and longing, I call upon you now to open your eyes and awaken from the slumber that has prevented you from seeing the truth I have placed before you. The time has come to embrace the life I have lovingly given you and to cease ignoring the signs and mood I have sent. I know that the journey may seem overwhelming, with the unknown looming large and fear trying to take root in your heart. But hear me out. I would never call you to a path without providing you with all you need to walk it successfully. You can rely on my provision, guidance, and unwavering love, and I will not lead you into failure, but rather into a life of purpose, success, and satisfaction. All of your decisions have consequences. The fact that decisions have both positive and negative effects is a fact of life, my child. But I am also a God of love, mercy, and second chances. You can avoid needless suffering and sorrow if you pay attention to what I have to say today and follow my advice. If you align yourself with my will, you will live the full life that I have always wanted for you. Don't be fooled by the appearance of safety and stagnation or the false comfort of delay. If you feel that God's presence is needed in your health, relationships, or choices, feel free to share this video with up to 3 people. The path I have for you may not always be easy, but it is always worth it. Remember that I am with you through every trial, decision, and step forward. It is time to take concrete steps toward healing, whether it be in your body, mind, or spirit. Trust the path I have laid out for you, and know that I will be there with you every step of the way, giving you strength and wisdom as you face challenges. I am here to guide, support, and walk alongside you. Now is not the time for hesitation or fear. Instead, it is the time to act, take responsibility, and move forward with courage and faith. I do not define you by your failures. I define you by the immense love I have for you and the unique purpose I have put within you, and celebrate victories together. We will overcome, but let me also speak to the seriousness of ignoring my voice. When you turn away, there are consequences, not because I desire to punish, but because life itself is shaped by the principles I have set in motion. Consider the Israelites wandering in the wilderness. I rescued them from slavery, parted the Red Sea before them, and provided manna from heaven. Yet their hearts grew hard, their faith wavered, and they turned to idols. Their disobedience kept them from entering the promised land, not because I wanted to withhold it, but because their choices led them away from my best for them. They settled for wondering when they could have been thriving. The same principle holds true today when you resist my guidance. You walk a path of confusion, frustration, and emptiness. You may find fleeting satisfaction in the world's distractions, but true lasting peace and joy will slip through your grasp. When you close your ears to my voice, you distance yourself from my protection and the abundance I long to give you. Reflect also on Pharaoh in the book of Exodus. His hardened heart led to the suffering of an entire nation, each time he ignored my call. More devastation followed his refusal to heed my voice brought calamity upon himself, and those he was charged to lead even after countless opportunities to turn back his pride and stubbornness, seal is doubtful. So my precious childie, my words, I call you not only with love, but also with urgency. I long to spare you from unnecessary pain and guide you into a life filled with hope, peace, and purpose. Do not let the weight of pride, fear, or complacency keep you from the life I have prepared for you. I am patient, but the time to act is now. Trust in my love, step forward in faith, and know that my arms are always open to receive you together. We will walk through every valley and climb every mountain together. We will find child. If you want to help us spread the gospel through an 8-hour ministry, please think about making a donation. The description and pinned remark contain a link to coffee that I got through the Boo Me. When you walk in my will, you become a vessel of peace, joy, and blessings, enriching the lives of others and fostering harmony. However, when you turn away from my voice, you sow seeds of turmoil, confusion, and harm, creating a ripple of disarray that touches the hearts and lives of many people. I, beloved child, understand this profound truth and know that when a person refuses to heed my voice, not only their own life bears the weight of their choice, but also everyone around them. Fair Pharaoh's disobedience in the face of my servant Moses, his stubborn refusal to listen, led to the devastation of Egypt, a land brought to its knees through plagues and sorrow. This serves as a cautionary tale illustrating how the refusal to follow my guidance brings about pain, suffering, and ultimately destruction, not only in one's own life, but also in the lives of others. Let us reflect on the tragic story of King Saul, a man chosen by my hand to lead Israel at the beginning of his journey. Saul was humble, obedient, and attentive to my direction. Yet as time went on, pride crept into his heart, and he began to trust in his own judgment, turning a deaf ear to my voice. When Saul disobeyed my commands and was confronted by the prophet Samuel, he sought to justify his actions, cloaking his rebellion in false righteousness. But I, the Lord, see the heart, and I knew his disobedience was born of pride and self-reliance. His rejection of my voice led to his downfall. His kingdom was torn from them, his peace dissolved, and his life ended in despair and defeat. My child, take heed from Saul's story. His failure to listen cost him everything. When you refuse to listen to me, you step outside the bounds of my protection and away from the perfection of my plans for you. At first, you may not realize the gravity of this choice. It may even seem as though life continues without consequence. Yet without my guidance, challenges will arise that feel insurmountable. Confusion will take hold, and a deep void will settle within you. You may try to fill this emptiness with the things of the world, wealth, power, or fleeting pleasures, but none will bring you lasting peace or joy. The world's promises are, only I can sense the deepest desire in your spirit, my child, and I don't want you to live a life filled with uncertainty, grief, or emptiness. I've summoned you to a life of triumph that is brimming with my pleasure, love, and peace.